Well-equipped compliance departments don't just keep up, they drive competitive advantage. Innovative regtech company Capnovum delivers actionable regulatory insights to stakeholders across organisations and industries, while pushing the boundaries of what can be learnt and automated.
Nicholas and Inga have a shared vision to transform the regtech space. It's why she joined the company he founded.
We were talking about the market and the challenge in the market. He said, in the future, this will be all automated. And I said, what do you mean automated? You can't automate everything. You need people. And he said, no, you know what? I'm going to automate you.
And he wasn't joking. Capnovum's cognitive compliance management platform uses artificial intelligence to understand markets and the impact of regulatory change, allowing manual compliance procedures to be replaced by automation.
If we look at what happened after 2008, the compliance departments of the financial institutions increased tremendously and weren't necessarily focused on automating. Our solution was originally built with deep learning as an integral part of it. And that's because that's the only way we can process this volume of information and draw enough insights without manual intervention.
Prior to joining Capnovum, Inga was a management consultant. She'd seen how the regulatory burden was starting to overwhelm her clients, devoting more and more resources just to stand still.
The financial institutions could not handle nor scale the effort to meet the requirements and the future requirements to come. We're talking about papers which you have to go through manually. And I was thinking way back then, how are we going to handle this? How are we going to meet the next deadline?
Capnovum's philosophy and singular focus on fully automated processes means that the company's regtech solution is industry agnostic and scalable. It was originally set up to serve the 4 financial services verticals: banking, capital markets, insurance and pensions, but has now been extended to cover around 1,200 regulators across industries.
We need to understand how the industry is regulated and by whom. Once we understand that, when we set up the systems, the automation takes over and the platform starts learning. So it's all about the AI and it's all about how we deliver predictions and insights.
One of the challenges has been the explosion in numbers of regulations all over the world. And of course, this has been particularly clear in the context of financial services since 2008. But we have to remember that financial services is not the only regulated industry. We have health, we have transportation, we have energy, we have ESG, all of these things. As more and more regulatory requirements come in, those regulated industries have to keep up with those requirements. And for a firm like Capnovum, which delivers solutions to clients which enable them to keep pace with the regulatory changes in their industry, I think this is one of the key drivers for regtech going forward.
But it's no longer just about compliance. Embedding an automated system can also drive competitive advantage.
This information is tradable. It's information that you can use for product development, it's information that you can use for marketing. If you can get a head start on your competition and get this information directly to your product development and your marketing teams, you can meet that market demand much faster.
And it's not just about profit potential either. Providing more opportunities in underserved markets is helping the financially excluded to get access to a wider range of products and services.
If we look at Islamic startups on a global scale, you're still in the hundreds. One problem for the Islamic finance industry is the opacity between different schools of thought and different ways of regulating in different jurisdictions. Our ambition is to reduce the perceived risk in the market and therefore increase the appetite for investments.
So where once compliance procedures were seen as a barrier to business, integrated AI solutions are now driving opportunity, transforming the regulatory environment by changing corporate culture to promote new ways of thinking.